like Miss Grudge, but really funny. And she now has cyber hacker on her bio. Guys, you can't make this stuff up. I think it's really funny. I love it. I'm all in. Okay, Stacey, we're learning that Stacey Rush has dated Mr. Samuels, but Stacey has some things to clear up. I assume this is why we brought back Monique. It's kind of like is it like stunt casting? I mean, I think this is why we brought back Monique. Having said that, think of all the people who were referred on other shows. I mean, we've referred to like Danielle Staub throughout the years on Jersey, Kathy. We don't just bring people back. So good for Monique, but Stacey Rush has cleared it up. Blames Ashley for this whole thing, and she says it's very simple. It's not a big deal. I was separated, going through a divorce with TMO and I separated. We were seeing other people. It's not like I had sex with anyone. I saw other people. I hung out with Chris Samuels. He was one of those people. And the bottom line is, I know Chris. He's a super nice, respectful guy. No, I have not fucked him. She says, Ashley, mind your own fucking business, basically. She was divorced. She says Ashley is going to be Ashley, so I expect her to be consistent, and that is, I don't know what it is with her. I think she's just trying to get to the truth, Stacey. But we love you, the fans love you. I would think that she is busy. I don't understand why she has so much time to invest in my life when I'm not really invested in hers in that way. I'm invested in a genuine friendship, but it seems like Ashley is interested, and if she's interested, I'm there for her. But it seems that she's more interested in being a detective. She says, "I do not concern myself with Ashley or what she needs to know about my life. If she wants to be my friend, she can ask." As Andy said a few weeks ago, Stacey Rush, we agree with his sentiment. It's not all the time that we agree with Andy. Totally amused with you. And Monique is here, and I think that's why she was brought on. Not sure we're gonna get so much more out of her, but love Monique, love her and Giselle kind of coming to good terms and getting along and all of that type of sexy stuff. Where else can we go today? Where is Shahs, the Valley? We got the Vander trailer. We got the Beverly Hills trailer. We have a date for Beverly Hills. Where's Shaw's the Valley? It's just something I was thinking about the other day. Uh, just curious, where is it? And anyone want it to be here? So there's that. It's filmed and it's ready. I just wonder when we are actually going to get Shaw's the Valley. Speaking of which, when are we going to get well, not speaking of when we're going to get Jeff Lewis's show. I don't think I mean, remember he was supposed to have his own show and it was like quote unquote they were going to do a flipping out 2.0. Where is that? It's obviously not green lit. It's obviously not green lit. No shade to that. Lots of things come and lots of things go, and lots of things never get green lit. But I don't think we're getting that show. I hate to break it to everybody because there's nothing going on with that show. But where's Shaw's? One show that we are getting and which is finally in production. And by the way, just because Jeff's show doesn't seem to be greenlit today, anything could change, right? But one show that we are getting, Stassi. Stassi has officially started filming her show. We've heard about this show forever, and it is finally filming. And Katie is actually going to be on Stassi's show. I don't know if she's going to be on Stassi's show in such a extended role, but she filmed. She was at the Halloween party. I think look, if you think back to the beginning of Vanderpump Rules and how really it was everybody against Sheena. I mean, Sheena was the girl at Villa Blanca who, just fucked Brandy Glanville's husband. And then there was the divorce, and Villa Blanca was closing on down. So we brought Tom Sandoval and we brought Sheena over to Sir. So, but remember, it really was Stassi and Katie and Kristen, which is a WeHo against Sheena. And let's face it, after Kristen fucked Jax, they had their own issues. So it really was if you think about it, Stassi and Katie are kind of the bond friendship of that first Vanderpump that never wavered. So I like to see Katie on this. I think it's a reminder of like just, these are real friendships. They go way back. I like it. Don't know if she's going to have a huge role. I know you're all going to roll your eyes because I don't think any of you guys like many of the Vanderpump people these days, based on the comments that I see online. You don't want Lala on this. You don't want Sheena on this. You're not going to want Katie on this show. But I'm kind of here for it, for whatever that is worth. Speaking of Jeff Lewis, Bravolebrities are being warned about Jeff Lewis ahead of BravoCon this week. Um, what are you waiting for? Our live show is at the end of BravoCon. Our live show is 5 days away, 4 p.m. California time, 7 p.m. New York City time, on Monday, November 17th. Do the math. Google it. In New York at 7 p.m. on 11/17. What time is it here in my local time zone? If that doesn't work, at 7 p.m. on Monday, the 17th in New York City, what time is it here where I am in Brisbane? What time is it here in Beijing? What time is it here in Italy? Let's do the math together and figure out what your local time zone is. That's when the show is going live. Everyone buys a ticket online, slip into my DMs. The Zoom link is being sent 24 to 48 hours in advance. It will be sent in the next day or two. You guys will be live with me and Sarah. We have to answer the question. Whatever you ask us, we cannot plead the fifth. But Bravo celebrities are being warned about Jeff Lewis. Bronwyn said he was on Watch What Happens last week, and Andy said, anyone you're warned about seeing, I mean, you're going to see Lisa, and it's going to be contentious, and anyone you're warned, and she said, I've been warned about Jeff Lewis, and Andy said, well, yeah, I mean, everyone's pretty much being warned about Jeff Lewis. Who did you piss off on Salt Lake, Jeff Lewis? Now, we know it isn't Meredith because Meredith is part of your show kind of regularly. Anyone else? I mean, anyone else like on the Jeff Lewis show regularly? I think it's just Meredith. So who could have warned Bronwyn about Jeff Lewis? But Andy seems to imply all the Bravo celebrities are being warned to stay away from Jeff Lewis at BravoCon. There you go. That's interesting. Anyone going to BravoCon? Everyone excited who's going? You guys are going to have a great time for those of you who are going. And I'm going to be recapping it, I don't know, every few hours here. So we're going to have a lot of little shows. They may not even be 20 minutes. They might be 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Get ready. We're doing it. What else can we talk about here today, my friends? Oh, kind of funny. A few months ago, years ago, Sarah Paulson said, she was on who she's promoting All's Fair. Man, All's Fair has been trashed. The critics have trashed it. They say it's Ryan Murphy's worst show.